Oh, Daly, Daly, you're the architect of the after, turning the hard roads into joy and into laughter. From the shoulder of the road to the blueprint of the plan, you're the one holding the vision for all of the land.
Have you ever asked someone why their life, their career, or their relationships feel so chaotic? And their immediate answer is a list of everything outside of them. It's the economy, the boss, the weather, their background, or just bad luck. Back in the 1950s, psychologist Julian Rotter introduced a groundbreaking concept called the locus of control. He found that people generally view the power in their lives in one or two ways. If you have an external locus of control, you believe that outside forces, fate, luck, circumstances, or other people dictate your success and happiness. You feel like a cork bobbing helplessly on the ocean waves. But if you have an internal locus of control, you believe that while you cannot control every storm that rolls in, your decisions, your discipline, and your responses ultimately govern your destiny. You hold the steering wheel. Here's the truth. You cannot act as the master architect of your life if you believe someone else holds the master key to your foundation. And this is not about religion. Hey, if you're new to the room, welcome. I'm Dr. Daly, an insurance agent, certified life coach, and author. My goal here is simple. It's to give you practical, everyday wisdom to help you rebuild your confidence, protect your peace, and step into your next chapter with strength. If you're ready to stop giving away your personal power and start operating from an internal locus of control, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. You can also find my full journey in my book, The Architect of After, on Amazon or at drnalidaily.com. Today we're connecting psychological agency with the core blueprint of my book. So drop an emoji in the comments if you are taking full ownership today. So let's dive in. In The Architect of After, the central message is that where you start does not determine where you finish. Your blueprint does. Growing up facing early loss and navigating major disruptions in my life, it would have been very easy to adopt an external locus of control. I could have looked at hardship, looked at the cards I was dealt, and concluded that life was simply unfair and beyond my control. When you stay in an external mindset, you remain a perpetual victim of circumstances. You wait for someone to rescue you, wait for conditions to become perfect, or wait for permission to rebuild. The turning point in my entire journey came when I decided to shift my locus of control inward. In my work in risk management and insurance over the last 18-20 years, I see this daily. An unexpected storm might damage a roof, but the owner of the house is the one who decides what materials are used to rebuild it. You may not control the storm, but you have absolute governance over the reconstruction. When I took complete ownership of my study habits, my morning routines, my professional boundaries, and my emotional energy, everything shifted. I stopped waiting for the world to change and start building by design. So here are 3 steps to help you develop an internal locus of control. First, stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, how will I respond to this? Events in your life are neutral until you assign meaning and action to them. When an unexpected setback occurs, a lost contract, a difficult relationship, or a personal disappointment, an external mindset blames the problem. An internal mindset looks at the board and asks, what is my next strategic move? That simple question immediately returns the power to your hands. Second, perform a daily circle of control audit. What this means is that just draw a line down a piece of paper. On one side, write down the things you cannot control, other people's attitudes, corporate restructuring, or the past. Then on the other side, write down what you can control, your preparation, your punctuality, your attitude, and your boundaries. Stop investing your high-value emotional capital into the things on the left and pour 100% of your energy on the things on the right. And third, keep the small promises you made to yourself. An internal locus of control is built through evidence. When you tell yourself you will wake up at 6 a.m., for example, and you do it, or when you commit to studying for 1 hour and you stick to it, you prove to your brain that you are in command of your actions. Every small promise kept is a solid brick laid in your foundation of self-trust. So stop waiting for external conditions to give you permission to succeed. You're not a helpless passenger in your own story. You're the architect holding the pencil. So take back your agency, set your course, and lay your bricks with intention. If you want the full step-by-step blueprint to help you rebuild your confidence, take ownership of your future, and establish an unshakable standard, grab a copy of The Architect of After on Amazon or at drnallydaly.com. If this video empowered you to reclaim your personal power today, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and share this with a friend who is ready to take the driver's seat in their life. So let's chat in the comments. Drop a comment below and type, "I hold the key," to declare that you are taking full ownership of your journey this week. So until next time, keep your head high, lay your bricks strong, and live by the daily standard. I'll see you in the next video.
Oh, Daly, you're the architect of the after.